In the last lecture, we have seen Tn formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Today we are going to see the solved example based on this formula. Okay, so I will write it and keep it over here. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. And the solved example, page number 64. Now the first example. Find Tn for following AP and then find 30th term of AP. What is the question here? Find Tn for following AP and then what do you have to find out? Find 30th term of AP. Now see here, what is AP given? 3, 8, 3, 8, 13, 18. This is what AP is given. Now here, first we will always write down, whenever you will solve, always you have to write down what is given in the question. So first we will write given AP. Given AP is 3, 8, 13, 18. This is what I am given AP. Now here T1 is 3, T2 is 8, T3 is 13, T4 is 18. Correct? Like that. So then we will find out what is T2 minus T1, that is common difference. So T2 minus T1, 8 minus 3, that is 5. What you got here as D as 5. Then now as I told you, always you will write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. Now we will find out, what you have to find out first? Find Tn. Correct? That means here n is n only. A, then your A is 3, D is 5 and n is equal to n. Correct? So wherever n is there you will substitute the value of n only. Tn is equal to A 3 plus n minus 1 into 5. So what you will get here? 3 plus 5n minus 5. That means 5n. Now 3 minus 3, this is plus 3 and this is minus 5. So 5n minus 2. So what answer you got as? Tn is equal to 5n minus 2. This is what Tn you got. Find Tn. Now what you have to find out? The 30th term of an AP. Now this you can solve it by two methods. One method is, as you know A, as you know D, and n is 30. So you can substitute the same value in this. Then also you will get the 30th term, or if you substitute in this, then also you will get the same answer. Okay, this is 5n. Now n is 30. So I substitute T30 is equal to 5 into 30 minus 2. So 150 minus 2, that is 148. So T30 means the 30th term of this AP is 148. Or if you want to try out, see, I will substitute in this also Tn. So I want to find out T30th. A is what? Your 3 plus 30 minus 1 into D is 5. So 3 plus 29 into 5, that is 3 plus, see, 148. So if like this sum comes in the exam, you can solve by two methods. But this is very simple. As you got this Tn, you can substitute directly the value of n, you will get the answer. Or in the Tn formula also, if you substitute, it is so you will get the same answer. Okay. Now we will go for the second question. Second question of this solved example. Which term of the following AP is 560? Now again I am repeating the same thing. Whenever you will solve such type of sum, don't get confused between n and tn. What is given in the question, that is important. Whether n is given or tn is given. So you have to read the question properly. Now the question is, which term of the following AP is 560? Means 2, 11, 20 and 29. This is what the arithmetic progression is given. Now here A is your 2. Now D, T2 minus T1. So 11 minus 2, 9. Correct? Then nth term of an AP is given. Tn is 560, it is given. Now what you have to find out, where the 560, at what number the 560 lies. Means in this arithmetic progression, what is the value of n where 560 is there? Correct? So we will write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Now Tn is your 560, A is 2, n you have to find out, correct? N minus 1 into 9. So 2 plus 2n 2 plus 9n minus 9. So 9n minus 7. Correct? 2 minus 9. So 9n minus 7. Now here 560 plus 7. I will transfer this side. So 9n. 567 upon 9 is equal to n. So n is equal to, what answer I will get? 63. So nth term, that is 63rd term of this arithmetic progression is 560. So n value is 63. So have you understood the difference between what is n and tn? Okay. Now we will go for the third solved example. Third solved example is again little different. See, check whether 301 is in the sequence. That means the sequence is given 5, 11, 17, 23. This is what is the sequence, and what we need to check is 301. 301 whether it is there in this arithmetic progression or in the sequence is there or not. Now for that, first we will write T1 is 5, T2 is 11, T3 is 17 and T4 is 23. Now we will find out T2 minus T1. 11 minus 5, that is how much? 6. Correct? Then we will find out T3 minus T2, that is 17 minus 11. So again 6. So this sequence is an AP. How can why? Because the common difference between the two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, the given sequence is in AP. Now, first term is your 5. D is your 6. And what you need to check is 301 means Tn is equal to 301. Whether this 301 is the nth term or not. So again we will write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn given is as 301. A is your 5 plus. Now D, n you don't know, correct? Then D is your 6, correct? Now here 5 plus 6n minus 6. So 6n, 5 minus 6, so 1, correct? Now 1 I will transfer it over here. So 6n is equal to 301 plus 1, that is 302. N is equal to 302 upon 6. But now see, 302 will not be divided by 6. It is not possible. So for that you should know the divisibility rule, correct? So n is equal, and this is it is in the fraction. This is not a whole number. It is not a natural number. So what you can write here, 301 is not in the given sequence. Now we will go for the fourth example. So like that we have to solve. We will go for now the fourth example in the solved example. That fourth one we will check it out how to do. Now the fourth example is how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 4. Now in such type of question you have to read the question properly. How many two-digit numbers are divisible by 4? Now two-digit number. First, what is the number which is divisible by 4? Is 12. 12 is the first number which is, because 10 is not divisible by 4. 12 is the first number. 12, 16, then 20, 24, like that. Okay. And what question is asked? How many two-digit numbers which are divisible by 4? Now, in this, there is, what you can say sequence or in the arithmetic progression, which is the last two-digit number which is divisible by 4? That is 96. Correct? 96 is the last two-digit number which is divisible by 4. Okay. So here what you got as A is equal to 12. Now D. It is divisible by 4. That means D is 4. But still you can find out. If you do 16 minus 12, so D is equal to 16 minus 12 is 4. And this 96, this is what the nth term of this sequence, correct? Now, what we will do here, again we will use, that means what we have to find out here is n, means how many numbers which are two-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 4. So have you understood the difference between the n and the Tn? Correct? So here Tn is given, that means you know A, you know D, you know Tn, you can find out the value of n. So Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn is 96, A is 12 plus n you have to find out and D is 4. So 12 plus 4n minus 4, that is 4n minus 4n plus 8. Therefore, what you can do here, 4n is equal to, now see, 96, this is plus 8. So if you go that side, it will become minus 8. So what you will get here, 88. Therefore, n is equal to 88 upon 4, that is 22. So what answer you will write here? There are 22 two-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 4. So, if you know A, if you know D and the Tn is given, you can find out the value of n. Now, we will go for the fifth example, solved example. Now, here, this is this type of question, whatever we have seen up till now, that can be asked for 2 to 3 marks question. But the fifth one which we are going to see, this is little bigger question. Either 4 marks like that question can be asked. Now here see, the 10th term and the 18th term of an AP are 25 and 41 respectively. That means what is given in the question is T10th term. T10th term is 25. Means at the 10th term 25 number is there and T18, 18th term is 41. Then find, what you have to find out? T30th, 30th term of the AP. Similarly, if nth term is 99, find the value of n. Suppose Tn is 99, then what is the value of n? Means 2-3 questions are added in this. Now see here, then now we might get surprised. Only this is given. Then how we will find out T30th and a value of n. Now for that, here by using this formula, you will get 2 simultaneous equation. Once you get 2 simultaneous equation, you are able to find out by elimination method value of A. You can find out value of D. Once you know A, D, then you can find out and n you know, so you can find out the other things. Okay, now we will see then we will write the formula. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now see, first what we will use, now T10. T10 means T10 I will substitute here. T10 is equal to A you have to find out, correct? N you can write here 10 because 10th term minus 1. D you don't know, correct? So, but T10 is how much it is given? 25. So, A plus 9D. This is your equation number 1. Now, we will use T18. T18 is equal to, same thing, A plus 18 minus 1 into D. So, T18 is how much? 25. 25 is equal, 41. T18 is 41. A plus 17D. This is your equation number 2. Now, these two simultaneous equations you got. Now, here, either you can use substitution method or you can use the elimination method. Correct? Now, here, if you see in your textbook, substitution method is given. Means, what you have to do? A you can 25 minus 9D you will get. So, if you substitute it over here, you will get value of D. Correct? Now, see here. These two equations are there. Either you can solve it by simultaneous equation. So, one equation is A plus 9. But for the multiplication, it is a complicated. Or you can eliminate D also. Okay, we will see elimination method. A plus means what you will do here? Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Correct? Equation 2 is what? A plus 17D is equal to 41 minus A plus 9D is equal to 25. Now see, when you are subtracting, the sign will change. Correct? That you know. So A will cancel. 17 minus 9. How much? 8D is equal to. Now, how much you will get here? 16. So, D is equal to 2. Now, you got value of D as 2. Now, substitute that value in any of the equation, either in equation 1 or equation 2. Now, we will substitute D is equal to 2 in equation number 1. Okay. So, A plus 9D is equal to 25. A plus 9 into 2 is equal to 25. A plus 18 is equal to 25. A is equal to 25 minus 18. How much you will get the value of A? As 7. 7. A is equal to 7. Now see, you know value of D, you know value of A. Now see, why get only what is given? T10 and T18. That is given. From that we are able to find out what is the value of A and what is the value of D. Now, what is the next question is T38 we have to find out. Okay. So, T38, that means what you will take? A as 7, D is equal to 2, T38 you need to find out. So, N is equal, now T38, that means N is equal to 38. Correct? So, we will again write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now, N is 38, right? So, T38 is equal to 7 plus 38 minus 1 into 2. 7 plus 37 into 2. Correct? So, 7 plus. How much you will get? 74. So, T38 is equal to 81. So, now, see, we came to know, we are able to find out T38. Now, what you have to find out? What is, now Tn is given. You have to find out what is the value of N. Correct? Now, I am rubbing this. Now, have you understood this? See, T10, T18 is given by using the formula. We got two simultaneous equations, right? Now this equations, simultaneous equation you can solve by elimination method. That means you are eliminating one of any of the variable, or what you can say that, or otherwise you can use the substitution method. So when you are using the substitution method, what you do? 20. Now for this first equation, what you will do? 25 minus 9d is equal to a. That you will substitute where a is there, and then also you will get the value. Understood this? Now we will see the last one. Okay, I am keeping the formula as it is. Only we will see that part where Tn is given, correct? And you have to find out the value of n. Now see, Tn means Tn is given as 99. A is your 7 plus n minus 1 and d is 2. So 7 plus 2n minus 2. So 2n plus 5. 2n is equal to 99 minus 5. So what you get here? 94. 2n. N is equal to 47. So in the given progression, the 30th term is 81 and 99 is the 47th term. So see, by this two, whatever we have solved, you will come to know that here what we have found out, what is the term Tn, and nth term, that is 30th term, and here Tn value is given. So where the 99 is, and in this arithmetic progression, the 47th term is 99. Have you understood this? All 5 solved examples. Now in the next lecture, what we are going to see is the practice set 3.2.